Did you know that one of the most notorious figures in early Islam was a man named Abu Lahab? Picture a wealthy man, a powerful leader. But his greed and hatred led him down a dark path. Abu Lahab was more than just a foe, he was a relentless enemy of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was a man who thrived on the misfortunes of others, someone who would stop at nothing to protect his status and wealth. He spread lies, mocked, and ridiculed. But wait. It gets crazier. His wife, Jamil, was just as fierce. Together, they became a formidable duo, united in their disdain for the message of Islam. She was not just a passive observer, she actively participated in her husband's schemes. They were both driven by a desire to maintain their societal standing, which they perceived as threatened by the rise of a new faith. Imagine this: every day, she'd gather sticks, harmful words, sharper than any knife. Known as the Hamala al-Hatab or the carrier of firewood, she was no ordinary woman. She took pride in her role, gathering not just sticks but also the venomous gossip that she would spread. With each stick, she carried her malice, hoping to ignite hatred and division among the tribes of Mecca. But here's the twist. Despite their efforts, they faced a destiny worse than defeat. The Quran declared their fate: no escape from hellfire. Can you feel the gravity of that? These two were destined for eternal punishment. It's mind-blowing. What motivated them? Was it jealousy? Fear of losing their status? Perhaps it was a toxic combination of all these feelings. As they plotted against the Prophet, little did they know, they were sealing their own fate. Abu Lahab's arrogance blinded him. His wealth and power meant nothing against divine will. He failed to realize that true power lies not in riches or influence, but in righteousness and faith. In the end, the very family that should have stood by him turned into his downfall. How tragic it is when one's own kin become the source of their ruin. Jamil, with her nose high in the air, thought she could outsmart the Prophet, peace be upon him. But guess what? Her malice didn't just fail, it was immortalized. Their legacy is not one of splendor but one of shame. Imagine living in infamy, your name synonymous with betrayal. That's the power of fate. The lessons we can draw from Abu Lahab and Jamil's story are profound. Now think about this: what drives people to such actions? What does it take to become a villain in history? Fear, envy, a thirst for power? Or is it a rejection of love and truth? These emotions can distort our judgment, and lead us down a path of destruction. Abu Lahab and Jamil weren't just characters, they were warnings. A reminder that evil never wins in the end. Their story is a cautionary tale about the consequences of pride and hatred. As you reflect on their story, ask yourself, what choices are you making? Are you contributing to darkness or spreading light? The world is full of opportunities to choose between love and hate, unity and division. Let the story of Abu Lahab and his cruel wife linger in your heart. Their fate serves as a motivation to strive for goodness and compassion in your own life. Will you choose to write a better legacy? Your story matters. Every action you take, every word you speak has the potential to shape the future. Will you be a beacon of light, or will you be a shadow that darkens the path for others? Remember, each choice you make contributes to the narrative of your life. As we navigate through our days, let us be mindful of the impact we have on those around us. In a world that often seems filled with negativity, we have the power to choose positivity. We can inspire change, uplift others, and spread kindness. Your legacy is being written every day. What will it say about you? Will you be remembered for your compassion, your courage, and your commitment to truth? Or will you fade into the background, a mere whisper of what could have been? The choice is yours, and it begins now. Reflect on the lessons of Abu Lahab and Jamil, and let them guide you towards a brighter, more meaningful existence.